guests, and friends to Masjid Taqwa Interfaith Center official podcast. I am Imam AL-Amin Abdul Haqq.
And I am Ahmad.
Today we want to discuss Satan's footprint, or Satan's footsteps. And I thought this would be a good topic for us because of how society is being ran, or how society has been promoted lately.
Right.
And I wrote a few things. Normally I don't bring notes or anything like that, but I wrote a few things down, and maybe you share this view, maybe you do not.
Right.
But there are a few things that are just prevalent in all of the societies of the world that we just can't overlook. The first thing is the wars. There is war everywhere. We have war in Russia, war in Gaza, war in Sudan, war in Africa, other tribal wars. America's part of wars. If you shooting bombs on other people's continent, you part of a war.
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan. So, the world is at war. The world is at war. So, this is what society looks like now. A warring society. Wholesale death is being perpetrated upon the human family without any regard. See, this ain't the old wars when they go into a certain battlefield and go in a certain valley and they fight it out. No, they going right there in urban cities in different countries, and they're bombing, killing innocent lives. So death is a plague upon us right now. We also got divisiveness or divisiveness.
Right.
The world is at odds with each other. Humanity is at odds with each other. Everybody is divided. You got political division. You got division, economical division. You got educational division, and this so-called pseudo racial division. And I say pseudo is a word that means semi. That's why if you see somebody say pseudo-intellectual, he not really intelligent. They're saying, they're playing on words and making them think that he's calling them intelligent, but they're saying he's semi-intelligent. You ain't got what you think you got. But the reason why I say pseudo-racial, because there's only one human race. It's only one human race. There is no other human race. It's one. If you're African American, you're part of the whole human family. If you're from Caucasian ethnic group, you're part of the human family, and etc.
Yes.
Ain't no black, white, and all different race. No, don't fall to that trick.
I agree.
It is a divisive tool that is used by the evil one.
To manipulate.
And we're gonna discuss this real quick. By the evil one, by the devil, by the Satan, by evil, the deceitful one, to divide humanity and to conquer. Yeah. So that's what evil's job is. Hatred is big time.
Hey.
You mean you hate somebody? I'm not responsible for my complexion, are you?
No.
And to our audience, the viewers, are you responsible for your complexion, your color, your skin? Then how could I hate you? Because God made you different than me in complexion. Just absurd. But this is what is prevalent in our society today. This is how society looks. Another thing, poverty is, oh my God, worse now than it's been in years.
Yes.
A lot of people can't pay their bills. Yes. Companies are folding left and right. Every day I'm on trucking news. which is the industry that I'm in. Big companies are closing their doors. You got 600 drivers and you close your doors. Cease operations. You know, people are living from paycheck to paycheck. That's not a life. That's a life confined and constricted. That's not the life of one that God has said believes in Him. That's the life of an unbeliever.
Yes.
So poverty is another thing that is prevalent in our society. Immorality. This is how our society looks. Immorality. Brothers are walking around, men are walking around half naked.
Yep.
Exposed. Women are walking around half naked, if not naked. Exposed, revealing themselves.
Yeah.
See, this one thing that the human being has that no other creature has. And God gave this to us. It's our shame. The ability to know your shame. No other creature. You don't see no dog running to let me hide so I can use the bathroom. They don't use it right there.
Right there in the open space.
They ain't trying to hide their sacred parts.
Nope.
The only creature that does that is the human being. But we've gotten away from knowing what our shame is. We think that it's okay for a sister in all of her beauty to reveal it to the world.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Is that like that's why they use the celebrities, because our society looks up to them, and then they have those celebrities doing this and that, and they think, oh, that's good because so and so doing it, and then they do that kind of paint a picture of how we are structured today.
By selection, and don't never think it's not. By selection, they choose a certain few to influence the many.
Yeah, okay.
It's a saying that says if you give power to the few, they'll oppress the many.
Right.
And they may not understand how they're oppressing them, but they're oppressing their mind, their spirit, their morality, oppressing it by making them think that the life that you're living
it's okay. All right.
And what you see me doing is this is it. This is on. I'm on now.
That's the tricks.
But it's becoming this is what our society looks like. Religious bigotry.
That's a big one.
Our society, you still got churches in it, and it could be all Christian all over, and you still got some Christian theology don't want to go over here because they practice a different theological preference.
22 years.
A different strategy.
Right.
A different theological pattern. They may say, I'm Baptist, I'm Catholic, I'm Jehovah's Witness, or I'm this. And then we have color lines in religion.
Yes.
Because, especially in Islam, I have to tell the truth. The immigrant feel like they better. And they don't want you to marry their daughters.
Oh.
But they Muslims. There is religious bigotry that is wholesale spread throughout the whole world.
So would you say that, like they say the Arabs, once you say La ilaha illallah shadu Muhammad Rasulullah, there is no God, one God, and Muhammad.
We're going to take it before then.
Okay. So when they say that kind of stuff, is it more lean on their culture of their society? Do they lean on that when you were saying about not marrying? They don't want us to marry
in their ethnic group.
Okay.
That's bigotry.
That's bigotry. Yeah.
That's bigotry.
That ain't right.
And I'm gonna tell you this because it goes before you say La ilaha illallah. As a human being created by God, you have a right to marry, to have a relationship with any other human being in spite of his complexion.
Yes, I agree.
It's become religious because then you make it part of your practice in your faith. And that's not what Islam is all about. So religious bigotry is not just in Christianity, it's in Muslims, it's in Judaism, with the Hasidic Jews and the ultra-Orthodox Jews. It's a bigotry. And it has to stop. And we're going to discuss why. Illiteracy. Everybody is walking around with the phone in their hand, but can't put together 3 concepts. They look at it's all about viewing. It's not about reading content. It's about viewing. So all you got to do is put on a monkey show, dance, hop, make jokes, bring out satire, be half naked. That's all you have to do, and you got views. But when it's serious content for them to engage and listen, then guess what? You fall by the wayside.
You say that's backwards.
Oh, it's definitely backwards, but that's the footsteps of the Satan. So we want to discuss the footsteps of the Satan. And when we say footsteps, when somebody walks, you see a pattern of steps. They may be spread apart a certain way, but there's a pattern that they flow.
Right.
And you see these footprints because when you follow these footprints, that means you follow the same steps. That the evil, some people say evil, the Quran describes all evil as Satan or Shaitan in the Arabic language.
Shaitan.
Or the devil in Christianity. You see what I mean? Or Satan in Christianity. Or Lucifer.
They call him Lucifer.
He has many names.
Yeah. But it's all the same.
It's all the same. All the same. If it's evil, is evil.
Rebellion, all that.
It's a rebellion against what is right. So I remember, I think in Revelation, the book of Revelation said that Satan deceives the whole world.
So
his aim and objective is to deceive the whole world.
Put all us in the wrong, like he said, told God that.
The Quran says that his aim is to put all of you in the wrong and show that you're not worthy of the high station that God has anointed you
but
to
what
be.
rebuttal God give him? You ain't not going to be able to touch my devotees.
You can't touch them.
So when we pray, that's what we should pray for, asking God for that purification. You know?
That's correct. That's cool. And in the New Testament, they call Satan the father of lies.
Yeah.
If you're a liar, that's the footsteps of Satan. If your life is a lie, that's the footsteps of Satan. See, they talking about people think he's just talking about your words, but if your life is a lie, if your life is contrary to how God designed you, then you fall in the footsteps of Satan.
Yeah.
If your life is about deception and deceiving people, thinking that one thing is this when it's actually not and it's reality, then you are deceiving the world. Therefore, you're following the footsteps of Satan. This is what the Bible is teaching. God made you a human being, a man, right? Let's get down to the boogie. God created you and made you. Your body tells you that you're a man. Your body. If you died 1,000 years ago, and they pull up a strand of hair or anything that they can construct a DNA profile from, your body gonna tell them
that you was a man or a woman.
You can't deny it. You can say, "Oh, I'm this and I'm that" in your life and live that. But when it comes to the nut and bolts of it, how God constructed you as a man, That's what you are.
Now you came out the womb. That's what you are.
So, and if you say you're contrary to that,
That's a lie.
then that's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's the footsteps of Satan. Same thing with the woman. You cut your hair off, put a fade on it, part and all things, put some baggy clothes on, and say that
make your chest look flat.
flatten your chest down and all of that. Put a suit on, whatever, and say that I live the life of a man. When that DNA, see, it's one thing about the makeup of a woman.
I think that's a psychological thing. You crazy.
It is a that's
a psychological. If I could tell you that I'm a woman, man,
it goes into psychology.
That's psychology.
But if you say you're a man and knowing that you have a uterus, you were born with an ovum, you have Y chromosomes only. I mean,
you have cycles.
You don't have X and Y.
Man don't have no cycle. So I can say
you don't have X and Y. So if you're created a woman and you say you're living as a man, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
And a deceptive lie. So you following 2 steps of Satan. It's a lie. That's just what that is.
Yes.
I mean, let's just be honest with ourselves.
Transparent. Honest.
Those are footsteps of Satan.
Yeah, that's it.
Because the first thing about Satan is his disobedience with God.
Right.
You know, when the Quran teaches us that he disobeyed the command of God, people look at it and saying, well, when he said that the story in the Quran, and for some people that may not know the story in the Quran, the story in the Quran gives us a story about Adam in his preformed, or our father Adam in his preformed. As the Bible says, he created Adam and Eve, right? That's what the Bible says. The Quran says Adam and his mate. It doesn't give her the name Eve because the Eve is associated with darkness and evil, conniving.
So you put that D in the front. Look, D. Look what it. Look at what it does.
So that's why the Quran doesn't say it. It said man and his mate. And the Quran story goes on about God informing the angels. He never said jinn. He said he informed the angels that he was about. In Arabic language, there are verb forms. And this word, ja'ilun, in the Arabic form, is in the third verb form. The third verb form says that this is something that is in the process. It's not completed yet. It's an active participle. So it means that this is being done, but it's not completed. So this is Adam in his pre-form, pre-perfected form. And it's telling the angels that I am about to create man. And it tells the angels, the command was to the angels, to bow down. After he created Adam and molded and shaped him and gave them the breath of life, bow down. And they all bowed simultaneously together because that's their nature. But there was one among them. The Christians may call it the fallen angel. And he rebelled against the command. It wasn't about him bowing to man, although he made it that. The whole point was you disobeyed God.
Yes.
And when you disobey what God has set forth, then you follow the footsteps of Satan.
Yes.
Greed is a form of that. Because his answer was, when God asked him, why did you not make sajda, or why didn't you bow as I commanded?
See, I'm better than him. I'm better than him.
That's what his statement was. In Arabic, we say, Anna khayru minhu. I'm better than he. You created me from a smokeless fire, and you created him from some old dirt.
Yeah.
I'm better than him. And Muslims have to understand, and people, that this is a story that God has given us, and He's telling us first about man. That He's going to create a man. Then He give you the dynamics of the man in the story and show you two different forces. And these forces, one is submissive and one has the potential to rebel. This is part of your makeup, man. He's showing you on a high level your psychological makeup. That's how you have the ability to choose. The two dynamics, the two opposing sides. They've been telling us this, people. This ain't nothing new. When we were kids, they told us this. They put a devil on your left and an angel on your right.
But let me correct you. It's one angel writing your good deeds down and one writing your bad. That's what that is.
But
I didn't find that out until I come to Islam.
But they've been telling us.
Yep.
This is what's whispering in your ear.
That's the whisper.
Do that. Go over there and kill it.
They said the devil made
Then the angel, angelic side is saying, no, that's not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Been telling us cartoons. Been telling us this.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
And where did they come from? They pop out his head. Pop. One on this side, one on that side.
So they did that on Family Matters with Steve Urkel.
I mean,
They did that before. That's crazy.
I mean,
That's how they.
But when we follow evil, when we follow the evil ways of the devil and emulate his footsteps, hating on another human being, that's the footsteps of Satan.
Yes.
Keeping somebody, because when you hate on another human being, you're going to do everything you can to keep them impoverished.
You're going to put that knee on their knee.
You're going to do everything you can to go and fight against them in war.
That's right.
You're going to do whatever you can to keep them divided from the whole. Hate, killing. In any way you can, you're going to try to kill him. His education, you're going to keep him from being educated, and you're going to put things in the society to hold him back.
Yeah.
You're going to strike fear in their heart. You're going to keep them naked so they don't understand the potential or the dignity of themselves. These are the footsteps. This is why in the first part of it, I told you how society looks. Because society has been following the footsteps of evil.
Since the beginning.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
But we want you to know that these footsteps are identifiable.
Give me an example.
Let's say, for instance, because I think I'm better than you, I create a system that says everything revolves around me. Whether it's a religious system or economic system. And this system is designed to keep you ignorant of yourself, keep you at bay, and make you follow me. That's the footsteps of Satan. That's evil. You following, and when you buy into it, you bought into an evil concept.
Yeah.
And I got to say this, and I'm not going to hold this back. You black men, so-called black men, sick of y'all. I'll tell you why. You following a damn concept that they have placed upon you, and you've been trying to follow it, and they still see you under the same premise. You just a nigger.
Yeah. That's real talk, though, man.
God didn't call you black. Where you get that concept from? He called you a human being.
Yeah.
You've been allowing this. See, this is what we need to travel more. You know what they call you when you go to Europe? American. When the Japanese, Japan come over here, they call them Japanese.
The Chinese.
European.
China.
Everybody known from where they
For
from.
reason, right.
But
they
here,
they make it their race. They make it their ethnicity, but
Yes.
it's not. It's just where they from, the region.
but over here, they call you a black man and you fall for it. And you call him a white man, which is associated with purity, goodness, wholesome, and light.
And black and darkness,
Ignorance. That's why they create a system for you to follow.
And that's why they call us.
Keep you in
That's why
darkness.
they say nigga. They call you a nigga. And I don't use that word. I'm saying this word. And they talking about, man, don't use the N word. No, that's what a lot of it is. Niggas, cause even some of the whites, some of the
Hispanics
and all that. We ignorant to the fact that you've been bamboozled by the government, by society, or whatnot.
You follow in the footsteps of Satan. God did not call you black. God didn't call you brown. The elements, the environment created your complexion.
Yes.
I mean, and it's crazy because we going through this thing, and you trying to make it positive. The black man created this here. The black man, he ain't created jack. Everything in creation is based upon something. Everything that we have invented for the comfort of our own self is based upon what we already have in creation.
And I want to add this about my brother Abdul. He said, stop trying to make sense out of things that don't make sense.
People, listen.
That was real powerful.
Listen,
I love that. With my
people
brother. Thank you for that, my brother.
Let me say this here. Y'all can hate on OJ. If y'all don't know, you youngsters don't know who O.J. Simpson was. O.J. Simpson was a Heisman Trophy winner. He was the first running back to run for 2,000 yards in one season, and they were only playing 12 games.
Yeah.
12 games. Yes, he was associated with a famous murder. We all know that. But they used to be mad at O.J. because O.J. had one philosophy. Don't call me black. Ooh, where you get that from? I ain't black. Because OJ's concept was, I'm a man.
Yes.
And people fail to realize O.J. Simpson was also an educated, college degree athlete from the USC. You weren't no dummy. You got other people. You can't put that jacket on them. Because they have come into the understanding. See, it's one thing when your light is on. See, when I hear all these brothers talking about their light is on, but you call yourself black, your light ain't on. You still in darkness. Your light is on when you free yourself from all of the concepts that another human being has labeled you with. See, that's what freedom is. You ain't living a life confined and constricted because you know you're free.
Yes.
And I'm going to go by what my God called me, not by what some man called me. Black.
I'm going to add this.
You went from nigger to spick to Negro to black, and you think that's acceptable. He's creating a barrier for you. And he's putting you in a certain class.
Category.
And that class is going to be treated one way regardless of that. That's why they're still killing them in the streets.
Mm-hmm. I'm at this. I was
footsteps of Satan.
When I first got home from prison, I filled out my first application out. And I seen, that's when my light came on. And I seen this African American, white, Spanish, not Hispanic.
I never
you know what I did? No. You know what I did? I circled other and I put human being. The lady looked at it. She said, I have never seen no one have that. I said, I'm a human being.
I did it all.
I did that my first application, y'all. That lady said, he said, all
your light is on. Your light
I said, man, I'm a human being. I'm not that what y'all calling me.
You don't follow to these whims.
No.
When your light is on, you don't follow these whims. And you despise war. You despise divisiveness. You despise hatred. You despise
Bigotry.
people being in poverty.
Yes.
Because everyone, Muhammad the Prophet, may prayers of peace be upon him, say, want for your brother what you want for yourself. So, as a fellow human being, I want every human being to live large.
Yes.
I want every human being to live in a mansion. I mean, it's what's best for the society. More money is being spent.
And don't you think once they separate us like that, God said we all got a share. That stop you from this. See, they got knowledge of. They stop you from getting your share.
There you go.
With that concept.
There you go. So I mean, and I had to go there.
I like it
because we have very high educated,
yes,
secular educated men and women, PhDs,
doctorate degree, all that for real,
writing books
right now.
But your book, you talking about somebody black history, black this here. What about human history? Because human history take me beyond this so-called society.
Yes.
It takes me all the way back to the origin and show how men and women of my complexion
develop,
created wonders that are still incapable of being duplicated right today.
I agree with you. Yes.
And this is why George Washington Carver was bent on educating our people through his sciences.
Yes. Very intelligent, brother.
I mean, they still it's patent that they still revealing that this man created from a peanut.
Man.
From peanuts, from oil, from medicine. I mean, from a peanut.
And that's from Allah. That's from God. That right there.
That's when you have an understanding of your Creator. So stop following these footsteps. You hindering yourself. Follow the pattern that God has given us, and guess where that is? It ain't in no man.
Oh, no.
It's already in you.
Clocked.
You have a divine pattern
Clocked
that
in.
is already in you and is based upon the disposition of the human being. Look how you're built. Your form is upright and erected. And I'm going to conclude with this. See, this is why it's uncomfortable when you bending over, you lean too much and too heavy. You sore, your back sore. You done sat on your knees, legs sore. You done inclined to something that is wrong. That's why it's also uncomfortable when you live in a crooked life.
Man,
that the result of it,
you always looking over your shoulder.
That the result of it is death or prison, or early death or prison, because you live in a crooked life. And the result of that is going to be very uncomfortable.
Yes.
But look at yourself. Your natural, your most comfortable position is you standing up.
Upright.
You can even sit too long and you hurt.
You got to get up and stretch. You got to get up.
But you can stand for hours. Comfortably.
Yes.
That's your disposition. Yes. That's how God created you. You think He created you that way for nothing? No. He created it because this is the disposition that you're supposed to exhibit in your life. Upright.
Right.
See that word that's in there? Right. You up.
And you right.
And you right. My game on. I'm up.
All thing you got to do is just get in tune with what He clocked in you, and you gone.
Hey, man, our parents told us all the time, you can do whatever you want to. You got it in you.
Put your mind to it.
Whatever you put your mind to, you got it in you.
You can achieve it.
Your feet touches the ground, supporting your material life. But your head is extended to the sky, supporting your spiritual life.
All praise be to God.
But if you're following the footsteps of evil or the devil or Satan or Shaitan or Iblis, if you follow in them footsteps,
You're going to stay stagnant.
then every time your mind come in contact with this material world, guess what? You're going to be doing it in evil. Stealing, lying, killing, cheating. Everything you do is about manipulating.
I want to say this too before we close. this brother Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas.
Yes, he got arrested for gambling. In Surah, in the Quran, y'all, in Surah 5:90-91,
And the work of Satan.
gambling and intoxicant, all intoxicant. You ain't gonna just say drinking. It's all the intoxicants of the world. Where it's coming,
Liquor,
drugs,
weed,
all this stuff. Everything that's, and I just want to add this. We thinking it's good. He laying it down and he telling us that this is Satan handiwork. He says, in truth, such an abomination that you may prosper. So it's kind of go what you're saying. That's the only way we're going to prosper if we drop all that off in our lives. That's the only way. Then he asks you a question. Will you not then abstain? Would you not stop? That's God asking us a question. Would you not sustain?
I abstain.
Abstain.
Listen, brothers and sisters. Listen, we don't have the game on. We don't have life game on lock. We don't know. We don't all live a perfect life.
Exactly.
We make mistakes too. But listen, I will not let anybody put me in a box and confine me to their ideologies and keep me from excelling beyond what my capacity is.
When I was in that box, I felt lost. Now, like you just mentioned earlier, I feel free. I'm free. I don't feel like when you in a confined place, you get anxiety, you might panic or whatever. But right now, I'm doing no panic. I'm just living life.
And listen, for all the brothers and sisters who are offended because I said I'm sick of this black concept, hey man, hit us up. Well, let's have a serious conversation about it. Let's trace the origin of the concept all the way back, and then let's let the people know
The truth.
the truth of the matter.
I challenge all the viewers. I challenge y'all to that.
I don't care, the doctoria, what, all of it, because I'm looking at what black is. This phone is black, and I ain't seen now human being that color. And I've seen some dog brothers in my travels.
They still ain't. It ain't like that.
Let them call you that. Let them call you that.
Call you that
This
donkey.
cap is white. You seen how human being? If he is white in him, he ain't got no life.
He went somewhere. He gone.
So we thank y'all. We thank you all. We thank you all as always. And if you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Please share. And hey, we open. Send us a comment, and we will address that comment in the next session.
Yes.
We want that.
Yes.
We want to engage you,
y'all,
and
yes.
you engage us. We're not here to hide anything. It is what it is. So with that,
We're gonna close.
we're going to close with prayer.
In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, say, He is God, the one and only, the God absolute. He began and not, nor is He begotten, and there is none like unto Him. Amen.
Peace.
Please like and subscribe.